Viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. As you have already seen the topic in the banner, that yes, we are going to speak about the Rahu and Ketu transit. It's very important that while Rahu and Ketu change its sign in the transit, Rahu is a nature and Ketu is a deeds balancer. So it changed a whole dimension, and we have seen last 3 to 4 years how it is affected in the world at large. Now Rahu is entering into the Aries, the Kalpurus head, and Ketu is entering in the Libra, that is Kalpurusa Linga area. Now it is on 12th of April 2022 on afternoon 2 hours and 53 hours. The Rahu is moving to the Aries and Ketu is moving to the Libra, and they will be going to remain for 30th of October 2023. Rahu and Ketu has a fixed motion, so it will exactly 1.5 years it will complete, and on 17 hours in 30th October 2023 it will move back to the ahead sign, that is a Pisces. So let us see what will be going to happen during this period. Now you know that 12th of April the Rahu is going to change. On 13th of April we all know Jupiter is coming to the Pisces, it's the next sign. So Jupiter will come in the Pisces, and on 14th April only, the Rahu is there and Sun will meet them. So Rahu and Sun, immediately Rahu will meet the Sun. So there will be a Grahan Yoga, and it is going to affect a large community or a state at a large. So that is also one of a very important event we are going to see. Rahu will going to meet Sun 2 times. One is on 14th April 2022 and another is 14th April 2023. Because its motion is same, so it will be during that period it is going to be touch the Sun. So Rahu and Sun will be there. Rahu will be entering, Rahu will be in the Kritika Nakshatra, and on 13th of May, that is very important date, that Rahu and Sun both will come into the Kritika Nakshatra. So Rahu will come into the Kritika Nakshatra, that is a Nakshatra of Sun, and Sun also will be there in the Kritika Nakshatra. So there will be a tough fight during that period, that will be a tough fight. Ketu will meet Sun on 18th of October 2022, and next time 18th October 2023 till 30th of October 2023, Ketu and Sun also will remain same. So Rahu will meet 2 times, Ketu will meet 2 times Sun, and it is very important because all the planet gets converged by the Sun, whereas Sun itself lose its strength with the Ketu and Rahu. Now we'll see that nakshatra wise first, that Rahu will be entering into the Kritika first. It is already there in the Taurus also in Kritika, but in the Aries part Kritika from 12th April 2022 to 14th June 2022. That is a period where the Rahu will remain in Kritika Nakshatra, and that is very important, that Rahu will be in the Sun Nakshatra, and both will again, Sun also will enter into the Kritika Nakshatra. In Kritika Nakshatra, Rahu plays a very vital and negative role. So that we'll see separately in the Rahu Nakshatra part. Then Rahu will come to the Bharni, as it comes reverse. Only one charan it will remain in the Kritika, and then it will come into the Bharni Nakshatra. In Bharni Nakshatra it will be very comfortable for the Rahu. Rahu will be very comfortable in the Bharni Nakshatra between 14th June 2022 to 21st February 2023. Almost 8 months Rahu will remain in the Bharni Nakshatra. So nature will be filled with all good energy. That will be the best time of a Rahu transit in the Bharni Nakshatra. And then Rahu will come in the Ketu Nakshatra, that is a Ashwini. Whole 4 pada 21st February 2023 to 30th of October 2023. Rahu will remain in the Ashwini Nakshatra, that is a Nakshatra of Ketu. Now seeing the Ketu, Ketu will be starting with the Vishakha Nakshatra. So 12th April 2022 to 18th October 2022, 3 pada of Vishakha, the Ketu remain. In Libra, the 3 pada of Vishakha. Then it will enter into the Rahu Nakshatra, Swati. Ketu will enter in the Swati Nakshatra 18th October 2022 to 27th June 2022. So 14th June, because till February 2023, the Rahu will be in the Ketu Nakshatra 21st February onward. And 18 October to 27 June 2023, Ketu will be in Rahu Nakshatra. So between February 23 to June 23, Rahu will be in the Ketu Nakshatra and Ketu will be in the Rahu Nakshatra. You will see very, very miracle result during that period. And at last, Ketu will transit to the Chitra Nakshatra between 27 June 2023 to 30th of October 2023. 2 pada in the Chitra Nakshatra it will remain. This is a story of Rahu and Ketu transit. Now, most important is that Rahu and Jupiter just left each other and now again they will come back. So Rahu and Jupiter will be in the Pisces between 23rd June 2023 to 30th of October 2023. Not good for the market, not good for the family and social. So those who wish to do the growth in the financial matter, they should complete that before that period. So 23rd April 2023 to 30th of October 2023, Rahu and Jupiter both will be remaining together. And more precisely, because I work in the Vedic degree, so more precisely 27 May 2023 to 31st of May 2023, that 4 days Rahu and Jupiter will be in the same degree, 8 degree. So both will be in the 8 degree. So that is also a very clash time that we will all see in the Ashwini Nakshatra. That also will see what will be going to happen. These all are the itinerary of Rahu during its transit to this. He is going to meet all the planets during its transit in this. But more important is that what we have learned is Sun, Rahu Sun, Ketu Sun, Rahu in different nakshatra, Ketu in the different nakshatra, and Rahu Jupiter. They all are going to touch each other. Entire period, the Saturn also from January 23 onward, it will come in the Aquarius, will have aspect on the Aries. So that is also somewhat a control of Saturn to the Rahu will see. Now Rahu is a nature. We all know that Rahu is a nature, and that is going to place in the Aries. And Aries is a new beginning. We all know that this portion is Aries and Ashwini Nakshatra. This all is a Ashwini Nakshatra. So Rahu will affect everybody's mind. It will maybe going to corrupt the mind, except in the Ashwini Nakshatra and Bharani. In Kritika Nakshatra, everybody has to be taken care while taking the decision. Rahu is a virus. And what is virus? Virus is the more powerful energy. All the computer and IT related people know the virus is nothing is wrong, but it is something powerful things which control the things. So Rahu will going to corrupt the mindset during the Kritika Nakshatra between April 22 to June 22. That is a very crucial time. I also done one video in the 3 major planets going to change in the April, what is going to happen. So Rahu is a nature, placed in the Aries, that is a head. So it may get corrupt, it may attract the virus. So everybody has to be very careful during the transit of Rahu in Aries. We all have seen during 2003 and 4, there is again that effect has been repeated now. And Ketu is, we know, uncompleted desire or balance, deed balancer. Is in Libra, will face the unexpected situation or related to the past life situation. This both the sign, Rahu for the Aries, they have to very careful, and you have to see where your Aries sign is there. That we are going to see every ascendant where it will be. But you have to see in the Aries sign it is entering. So your head portion will be going to affect. Suppose you are a Cancer ascendant, then it will come in your 10th house. So your head will get corrupted in the career part. If it is in the 4th house, then your head will be going to corrupt during your pleasure time. So likewise, now Aries, considering the Aries is a sign of a following. So people may follow a wrong trend in the society or area. There will be a wrong trend may be seen. So that is also somewhat a danger thing, because Aries is a very good follower. We all know Aries is being ram and sheep. So it will be in the it is an innocent sign. So all the innocent people will be duped during that period. So they have to always take care of this. Then it is very simple sign. Aries is just a beginning, so very simple sign. So all the simple people, normal people also get affected. It create a hyperness. So that Rahu will create a hyperness in the Aries, and people will be a good follower. So they are a good follower, but they may follow a wrong trend. In worldwide also, Aries sign is affecting the army part, because Aries we all know as a troop or the army part. So army may follow some wrong precedent, so that has to be taken care. While seeing the Libra sign, as a Ketu is coming in the Libra, is a sign of a pleasure. We all know the Libra is a sign of a pleasure, Venus, luxury, lifestyle, traveling. We can call it all kind of a pleasure, sexual pleasure we can say, attraction of opposite sex. These all are in the Libra, that will get dry. So that is also a very concern thing that we have to, that will all will become dry. So people will have an enjoyment, but they will not feel the pleasure. They will feel dryness. In luxury and comfort, even they having the luxury and comfort, but still they are not going to enjoy that thing. So that is also going to be effect. So that is also you have to see. Now we'll go one by one every sign, what they are going to get or what they have to suffer during the Rahu transit in the Aries and Ketu transit in the Libra. Starting with the Aries. Now Aries Ascendant or Aries Moon people, they have a Rahu in 1st house and Ketu in 7th house. So their mind, their thoughts, their vision, thoughts and visualization get corrupted, and in front they will find a dry people. So even though they bank upon the people, people will not help them, and people are doing the things, but they will not realize, they will not see that people are working for them. Those who are into the public life, political life, they will feel some dryness. So those having Aries will not feel better after the April onward. Considering the Taurus people, for Taurus Rahu is coming in the 12th house. So Rahu is a nature and 12th house is also nature. So all the nature related things you will be going to get. You will be not revealing what kind of a disease or symptoms you have, but you have to suffer, because Rahu in 12th house, that it will create all the past suffering. It will come out, brought and get repaired. So the one side it is good that your things will get repaired from 12th house, but it will also expect some unexpected losses or unexpected expenditure also. So if you are planning, plan with the very caution time, and if you are into the litigation, you have to be very careful. You may not be realize what your opponent is doing and you may suffer. Considering the Gemini people, they have a very good result. As I already told you during my April major planet change video, I say that Gemini people have a very good time, as Rahu is in the 11th house is nothing like that. So Rahu will bring all their desire fulfillment, social, and it will give them courage. So for them, this is the best time for Gemini people. And simultaneously, if they are planning in any education field, degree, higher degree, then they have to be focused on that, so that they will not feel dry. So those who in the Gemini, they have to take care of their education part, higher education part, love, affair, children related thing, they have to take a call. For Cancer people, the Rahu is entering in the 10th house. That is also one of the best thing, as I told you, but it may corrupt your career and decision making. Name, fame and position also you may attract. You have no competition during this period, so that way also it is be very good time. And Ketu in the 4th house, so it may be going to make you change of place. So for Cancer people, due to the career hike, due to the high position, you are going to get a new place of settlement, residence, and also working place also. For Leo people, the Rahu will be in 9th house. Not considered good. If you are planning for long-term traveling or abroad or foreign traveling, you should restrict yourself and should not go for that. So for the Leo people, it is not good that you should avoid the religious any traveling or any foreign traveling. It is not considered good for you. Simultaneously, Ketu will be in 3rd house. In the short distance traveling also you may face a dryness. So it is advised not to go for any kind of a traveling that will be not good for you. For Virgo people, the Rahu will be in 8th house and Ketu will be in 2nd house. Both are not so good. Your inclination towards the spirituality or occult will increase, but you may be facing some unseen fear. So Rahu in the 8th house may create some unseen fear, so you have to be taken very care. And related to your relation and finance, you have to be very cautious so that you will not face any problem related to your relationship, family relationship, and finance related thing. For Libra people, the Rahu will be in 7th house and Ketu will be in 1st house. So for Libra people, the Ketu will be in the 1st house, so that will make them dry, not able to enjoy their lifestyle, and they maybe get some confusion. Whereas in opposite side, the Rahu will be in 7th house, will instigate them. They meet the people who will try to corrupt their mind, give the wrong suggestions. So Libra people, you should be very cautious. For Virgo people, the Rahu in 6th house, that is a very good position. You will be handling with the enemies. There is no enemies. In legal matter also you will be winning. So that will be the best position for you, Rahu in 6th house. So it will give you a courage to fight for all the odds. And Rahu and Ketu in the 12th house is also very good, that it will be going to give you a good amount of spiritual things. And you will be not able to realize what the loss, what the nature is causing you harm. So that is somewhat better for you. For Sagittarius people, the Rahu is in the 5th house and Ketu will be in the 11th house. So Rahu being in the 5th house, any higher education related to the child, any decision you wish to take as earlier as possible, with concern with others, so that you will not be, your mind will not get corrupt. So that is also very important. And Ketu will in the 11th house, you feel that your social will dry, you are not getting the expected result, but that is a temporary effect. For Capricorn people, the Rahu is in 4th house and Ketu in 10th house. Rahu in 4th house is not giving you a pleasure. You will be having a pleasure but not able to enjoy the pleasure. This is not a good time for moving a new place or changing the vehicle or changing the house. And in the career part also you will feel some dryness because the Ketu will be in the 10th house. Even though you work, your work will not be seen or appreciated by others. So that's not considered good. For Aquarius people, best position of Rahu in the 3rd house. So all the courage, all the new things, whatever you wish to start, any traveling you wish to do, any siblings related issue you want to settle, this is a good time. And Ketu also in 9th house will give you a good inclination in the spirituality, in the religious place, and you may be traveling to the religious and pilgrims. So for you it is good. And lastly in the Pisces, the Rahu will be in 2nd house and Ketu in the 8th house. As like a Virgo, you are also going to face some problem. You have to be very careful what you are speaking, what you are eating, because Rahu may corrupt your thoughts related to your relations. Whatever you speak maybe go viral and it will going to cause any harm in your reputation. So be aware of what you are speaking, be aware what you are eating. And Ketu in the 8th house will never reveal the fear, but the inbuilt fear is there, and it will be not good for the inheritance property also. So this is the result of a Rahu and Ketu, how they are going to travel and how they are going to get benefit to you. So this is a short video what I have done. Will time to time update this video by Rahu transit in Nakshatra, Rahu with the various planets. But this is a overall 1.5 year result of a Rahu transit in Aries and Ketu transit in Libra. Overall, this is not considered as a good because the Kalapurush 1st house and 7th house, both the Kendras are going to affect. and that will be not considered good. So accordingly you have to see that you have to take a decision as earlier as possible, so that you will not face any problem. So this is my view about the transit of Rahu and Ketu. For such a kind of information and consultation, you can always contact me in my WhatsApp number. You can send me messages in my email, my Facebook, and you can see my website www.dmastrology.com also for such kind of a knowledge. Thank you very much, viewers. Do like, share and subscribe my channel DM Astrology. Thank you very much. Namaste.